Today, we will talk about HIV or Human Immunodeficiency Virus. Ito yung virus na nagdudulot ng AIDS. HIV slowly weakens the immune system by destroying CD4 T cells. Kapag bumaba yung CD4, yung body magbibigam less able to fight infection. Kaya kahit may infection lang dati, nagiging severe kapag mahina na yung immune system ng pasyente. HIV is an undeveloped spherical retrovirus. Meron itong surface proteins na GP120 at GP41 na ginagamit ng virus para dumikit at pumasok sa CD4 cells. Sa loob naman ng cone-shaped core, makikita yung dalawang RNA strand at ang reverse transcriptase. Ito yung isang enzyme na nagbibigay daan para sa virus na mag-convert ng RNA into DNA para makapag-replicate. HIV contains important core proteins katulad ng P24 and P18. Ito yung mga antigen na kadalasang hinahanap sa mga diagnostic tests. The envelope protein GP120 acts like a key na tumutugma sa lock na CD4 receptor. Dahil dito, napaka-specific ng HIV sa mga cell na may CD4. So, once na makadikit yung GP140 sa CD4 receptor, yung HIV papasok siya sa cell. So, inside, gagamitin ito yung reverse transcriptase para gawing DNA, ang RNA. So, the viral DNA then integrates into the host genome. At doon na mag-uumpisa yung paggawa ng bagong viruses. These new viruses are released and infect more CD4 cells, kaya tuloy-tuloy ang pagdami ng virus sa katawan. So habang tumatagal, yung virus continually destroys CD4 cell. Unti-unti itong bumababa, leading to severe immunosuppression. When the immune system becomes weak, the body becomes open to opportunistic infections. For example, kaya minsan yung mga pasyente may HIV ay nagkakaroon ng oral thrush or fungal infection that are usually easy to control, pero nagiging severe kapag mababa ang CD4. HIV infection often start with flu-like symptoms, like na sore throat, headache, then pumapasok ito sa long asymptomatic stage na maaaring tumagal ng ilang taon. So, as the CD4 counts drop, patients may experience weight loss, diarrhea, prolonged fever, and enlarged lymph nodes. Kapag mas lalong lumala pa, nagkakaroon ng iba't ibang opportunistic infections. So, para ma-diagnose ng HIV, gumagamit tayo ng ELISA or ELISA for screening and Western blot for confirmation. So, yung CD4 count and viral load test help us monitor the stage of infection. Treatment involves antiretroviral therapy or ART. So, this helps control viral replication and strengthen immune system. Importante yung early diagnosis at consistent medication at adherence para maging successful yung treatment. We discussed several different viruses that are medically important but belong to different groups. Kasama dito yung mga papillomaviruses, parviruses, B19, rubella virus, at prions. Each of these causes different types of diseases affecting the skin, blood, pregnancy, or nervous system. So yung papillomaviruses or yung HPV, human papillomaviruses or HPV infects the skin and mucous membranes. It can cause common skin warts and genital warts. So some types, especially HPV 16 and 18, are associated with cervical cancer. So kaya importante ang early detection and vaccination. So, HPV targets epithelial cells and can persist for many years. So, low risk types cause benign warts, pero ang high risk types ay pwedeng magdulot ng abnormal cell changes that may progress to cancer. So, example sa pap smear, maaaring lumabas na may abnormal cell dahil sa persistent HPV-16 infection. Parvovirus B19 is one of the smallest DNA viruses and is spread mainly through respiratory droplets. Sa mga bata, often causes mild illness with a characteristic red rash. So, known siya as slap cheek. So, this is dahil namumula yung pisngi ng bata. So, yung parvovirus B19 disease, yung virus na to ay may affinity sa bone ng marrow, particularly sa erythroid precursor cells. Temporarily, nitong pinipigilan yung paggawa ng red blood cells. So, this becomes serious infection with hemolytic anemia. For example, sa child with sickle cell disease, can quickly develop severe weakness dahil suddenly bumababa ang hemoglobin during benign infection. Rubella causes a mild fever and rash pero nagiging extremely dangerous kapag nakuha ng buntis. Especially during the first trimester, it can cause congenital rubella syndrome, which include birth defects such as cataracts, heart abnormalities, and developmental delays. Prions are infectious protein with no DNA or RNA. These agents cause slowly progressive fatal degenerative diseases of the ring. So, common example nito include Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease and Kuro. So, yung mga disease na to ay nagdudulot ng rapid cognitive decline, loss of coordination, at eventually